is Plus Size Luxury, aka Monette, and today I wanted to do sort of a hodgepodge of a couple of things. I recently went to launch day, which was the 10th of November for Chanel Cruise 26C. The bags were incredible. Oh my gosh, I tried on so many good ones. There were others that I saw there that I was like, ooh, those are also good. The it bag, of course, is the Chanel 25 mini, but I tried on the small, and personally I think it looks better on my frame, so I think the mini will be too mini on me. I don't know. But I did like a poll on my Instagram. If you're not following me there, please do. It's at Plus Size Luxury there. And I did a video of me visiting for the launch. And then I also tried on a couple of those bags and was asking for advice on which one to get. I have chosen the bag and I'm picking it up next week, so remember to subscribe if you want to see which handbag I ultimately chose from this collection. But in the meantime, I did pick up some bits and bobs, and I wanted to share with you today those items. Plus, I also shopped the Sephora sale. I don't usually share the Sephora sale on my channel, but it was a pretty significant haul of items, so I thought I'll share it with you guys. If you are not into like makeup and skincare and stuff like that, fragrances, you can just skip over that part. But anyway, let's jump right in. So this is one of the last collections where Chanel house designers are designing. The next one will be Matthew Blazy, and if you're a fan of like Logomania and just, I don't know, like CC's on everything and pink and camellias and stuff like that, I feel like this will be one of the last collections like that for a little while, because while I appreciate Matthew's designs, I think they're going to be a lot more subtle than previous collections. So I really wanted to make sure that I got a few things here, and I felt like a lot of people were surprised by how many good bags were in this collection. There's like a mini caviar type bag. There's of course the mini 25. There was what was else was there? I tried on another bag. Let me think about it. It was a small 25 that I tried on. I also saw a lot of like SLG type bags. I tried on several bags, well, not several, like one bag from 25K. That is the shearling one. Also tried on the sequin Kelly, which I was like, whew, so good. So you just have to find out in my next video if I chose the shearling from 25K, if I decided to go for one of the 26C bags. But I didn't see any of the raffia, by the way. I think those were sold out by the VIPs by the time I got there, or they're still trickling in, because you know Chanel only like ships like 60% of the collection, and then they start like other shipments, because a lot of like older collection stuff are still coming in even though we've just launched 26C. So anyways, this is one of the first items that we picked up. This is a pretty unique item. Let's see if I can untie this bow. And while I untie this, did you guys pick up anything from 26C? I will say the launch was shockingly quiet. I guess because it was a Monday. I think launches are typically on like Thursday or Friday. And here's the box. Take off the camellia. Oh, I was gonna say, I feel like the camellia is a little bit thicker than usual, but maybe that's just my imagination. And then we open to reveal. But if you guys picked up anything, please let me know, because there's just so many good things. And I hope you guys heard about the silks. So this is the first item. This is actually a men's tie. This is my fiance's item. He's going to be wearing it for our elopement next year, because I don't think I told you guys, but there's a little bit of blue in my dress, and so this will match perfectly with that. When we saw it, we were like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. And it was literally well, I think he still needs to get a belt, but this was like one of the final purchases, because he already has his suit. So this is the tie right here. It just is a pale blue with CC's all over it. And then on the back, it says Chanel on the tip here. And then I think there's also like a Chanel tag right there. This is like a really reasonably priced item. It says man tie light blue 26C, and then here is the code. And they cut off the price, which I almost like. Seems like they do it sometimes and not all the times. I think this was like $225 or $275. I'm not sure, but it was definitely less than $300. So really stoked. Like, this is gonna match perfectly with my dress. The pictures are gonna be so cute. Can't wait, can't wait. So he has been waiting for me to unbox this for you guys, so I can finally give this back to him. He actually has another tie from Chanel, a pink tie, similar design, that we bought when we got engaged in Paris. So I thought it was really cute that he'll be wearing a Chanel tie for our wedding as well. Okay. So this item, I knew when I saw the pictures that my sales associate sent me that I wanted it right away. I didn't even bother to look at it. I was like, sold, put that in a box. So let's open this one. So here's the box. This is just the receipt. This is an SLG. Any guesses as to what SLG that I decide to pick up? We have the box right here. And then we have the dust bag. So we open to reveal. Oh, she wrapped it in tissue. That's really cute. So let's open this tissue up. Oh man, so pretty. This is a light pink flat card holder from 26C. I just really, when I saw this, I was like, ooh, this is the pink I've been waiting for. It's like a really nice, milky, pale pink. And I have, let's see if I have it out here. Okay, so just this is like my entire Chanel card holder collection. So I already had a like really deep pink from 24 or 23K, and then this is that pink compared to the dark pink for reference. The really, really milky pale pink. And then I have a blue flat card holder just for comparison's sake. And then I have a black reissue flat card holder. And then I was thinking about getting the flap card holder because it is one of my favorite SLGs. But because of its light color, I was like, I don't know. I feel like I would only use it in like mini bags and not as something like a daily or something like that. Like I use the flap card holder. So I was like, okay. So that's it compared to my neon green and my deep purple. So I'm just building a little rainbow here. I just love the color. It's so, so pretty. Let me take off the sticker with you guys. And then here is the code. Yeah, the launch was so quiet. I don't know if it was a Monday or just shopping is slowed down with the holidays approaching. But light pink card holder from 26C. So cute. So, as I said, I have picked a bag. It's either the 25K Shearling Mini or the 26C, what is it? The 26C Chanel 25, not the mini, just a small, or one of the caviars because they have the mini caviar in black, yellow, and beige. And then I decided against the sequin Kelly because that was $7,000, and I don't like the Kelly enough just to get it in the sequin. The shape is just okay to me. It's just okay to me. Okay, that was all of my Chanel stuff. Right now I'm gonna do my Sephora haul, so if you're not into that, you can hop on off. But here we go. I decided to try a lot of fragrances because I want to pick a wedding fragrance. So my top choice right now is the fragrance I bought in Paris during my engagement, which was, I think, is it Pacific Chill from Louis Vuitton, but everything's like really Chanel themed. So I was like, ooh, should I get a Chanel fragrance or should I try another fragrance? So I got a ton of samples. This one is just a body mist. I didn't realize it was going to be this big. It is by the brand Fleur. Is that how you pronounce it? It has peach skin, vanilla skin, and beach skin. I just like these sort of body mists because you don't want, well, personally, I don't like wearing like a heavy fragrance just as I'm working from home, but I do like just a little bit of a light scent. So I'll wear these indoors where I'll wear my fragrances out. So I'll let you know how these go. But I was like, wow, I was expecting a sample set, and this is like full size. So nice surprise there. But going back to the wedding fragrances, I decided to try out the Gucci Flora. So this is a 3 set, and it comes with, which one is it? Flora Gorgeous Orchard, Flora Gorgeous Gardenia, and Flora Gorgeous Gardenia Intense. I did sneak a little sniff of these already, and I have to say I'm not 100% impressed. So the first person who messages me on Instagram is a follower on my YouTube and follows me on Instagram. I will send this to you because I am not a fan of it, but I know someone out there might like it. And then the other fragrance, I got a Tom Ford mini. I already gave 2 to my fiance. These are the 2 that I kept. So the 2 that I have is Lost Cherry and Sol Blanc. Love these. Don't know why it took me so long to try these. These are definitely a top contender. The other ones, what did he get? I think he got Tobacco Vanilla and Oud Wood are the ones that he took. He's really loving the tobacco one. Then I also got K. Ali. Is that how you pronounce it? I know that this is a super popular perfume brand, but I have never tried it because I'm not really a, do they call it like gourmand? I like a floral note or a fresh note, and a lot of K. Ali's perfumes to me are like food. So I was unsure if I liked it, but they had, look how cute these sets are. They had this set, and I was like, okay, let me be open-minded. Let me try it. And one of these actually has the location of our elopement. So the fragrances are Marrakesh in a bottle, Capri in a bottle, Maui in a bottle, and a Maldives in a bottle. So I was like, ooh, wouldn't it be cool to wear the perfume to the location? So haven't smelled these yet, but I have high hopes. I'll let you know how those go. And I just love a good fragrance discovery set because I'll be honest, I don't buy full-size fragrances because it just takes me so long to finish them. Okay, so makeup-wise, I got this NARS blush set. let me put down this box. This NARS blush set, I have, this is a little embarrassing. I have a blush set that I've had. It's just like a MAC Pro palette with the Pro blush pans that I've had for, oh my gosh, 20 years? How old am I? Okay, it has to be like 15, 16 years. This is the case, by the way. And I'm like, gosh, I should really like, does blush expire? Like, I feel like it does, right? So I was like, I need to get a new one. So I found this blush palette, and I think it has like a lot of good basics. Just make sure I'm not blinding you guys. But here is the colors. It's like, wow. And I feel like you can't go wrong with NARS. Like, they have some shimmers and some mattes in here. So I will let you know how this goes. Okay, so as far as repurchases, the only repurchase I did is my Tom Ford Eye Defining pen. I'm not going to open this, but it's just a black felt pen liner. Love this. It's super expensive, but it lasts a very, very long time. Very dark, strong. I'm actually wearing it today. So, and by the way, I'm trying a new style of liners, so that's why it's so dramatic. But I was like, ooh, let me try something a bit different for my eye shape. I think I like it, but it's definitely not every day. I also got, I'm not going to open this. This is just a mascara. I try to only use like clean ingredient mascara because very sensitive eyes, and I notice if I use just certain types of mascara, my eyes water. But I will say I tried a sample of, gosh, I forget what it was. It was like Benefits, like Big Lash or something like that, and it didn't bother my eyes. And I know that's not clean ingredient friendly, so there must be an ingredient that is bothering me that I just don't know. So, but I wanted to try this one and make sure it doesn't irritate my eyes. These are not repurchases, but I have purchased these in the past, and I've just really enjoyed them. So I got some additional colors. These are the Giorgio Armani eye tint. I think I want to try some of their liquid blushes soon, but I have a couple of colors already. This one is called Sandalwood. I thought this would be a great like neutral base eye color, and I can put stuff over it. These don't need any primer. They stay like all day, no creasing, so I've been really enjoying them. And then this one is called Shell. I think this is the glittery one. That one is more of a matte one. I thought this would be great for like inner corner work. So it's just like a shimmery white. And then last makeup thing is MPH Underpainting Face Palette. Now, I'll be honest, I just wear just foundation on my face, and I have no concealer, no contouring, and I really want to get into contouring. I would love to learn how to contour my nose before the wedding. We'll see how that goes, but this is the palette right here. I thought it would be fun to practice with this and see if I'm able to do it. And I think these shades work really well. So this is the palette right here. Let me make sure I'm not blinding you guys. And it just has a color correction and like a peachy salmon, highlight 1, highlight 2, contour 1, contour 2. So, and this is in the deep range. I do like this palette though. It's like a matte finish. Is there anything else? Finally, in the skincare, I don't really buy a lot of skincare from Sephora because, I don't know, I just feel like a lot of their skincare is very gimmicky, and I really like, what is it, not pharmaceutical grade, but like professional grade skincare brands. So I buy my stuff from, what is the company called? It's not Dermalogical, that's a specific brand. I'll put the name of the company that I buy all my skincare from, but you can buy like SkinCeuticals there and like higher end, like professional brand that you get like at a dermatologist type skincare brands. But since we had the 15% off, there's some things I've always wanted to try. So The La Mer Creme de la Mer, the moisturizing cream, I decided to get the 1 ounce container. I have very, very dry skin, especially with the winter. It's been getting drier and drier every day. So I was like, this is a good opportunity for me to try this. I will let you know if this is some sort of miracle cream. I think like it's $200 for like 1 ounce. So I'm expecting to be just like wowed. So I will let you know. And then I just got a Simple Elemis Superfood facial oil. I find that facial oils are very helpful, especially during the winter. I like to wear them to bed at night to sort of lock in a moisturizer. So I think I'll try this day and night, and then I'll put this over top at night and see how well it works for me. Because I'm all out of facial moisturizer, so I was like, good time to re-up and try some high-end stuff. But yeah. Did you guys shop the Sephora sale? What did you buy? For me, it just ran so quickly. I just felt like I had made my list, and then 3 days it was over. So I was like, oh my gosh. So the only thing I regret not getting is I forgot to get my hand sanitizers, you know, the Touchland hand sanitizers. I should figure out if they're cheaper anywhere else, but I was going to buy a bunch of those. But really happy with what I got. I'll let you know my experience on them. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!